On this episode, I welcome Oda Rose, who is a 28-year-old Norwegian singer-songwriter, to the microphone. She was part of Norwegian Idol in 2020, as well as a finalist for the Eurovision Song Contest in 2020 for Norway. We talk about her journey so far, why she believes that being more authentic is super important, and what her mission is of being a musician. If you like my show, I really would appreciate if you could follow me, leave me a review, or share it with your family and friends. But for now, let's see what Oda Rose and I chatted about. Welcome, B-Siders, to a brand new episode of my show, and I'm very excited to say hello to my latest guest. Hello and welcome, Oda Rose. I'm so excited to have you here today.
Hello, and thank you so much for having me.
Excellent. I'm very excited to have you on the show. Let's start off by just maybe give us a little bit of a background. How's your story? What's your story so far with music? How did you get here?
Yeah, so I'm 28 years old from Norway. So excuse my English if it's not that good, but I will try my best.
That's fine. It's very good.
Thank you. So I actually started singing in a choir when I was around 6 years old. And since I was born, since I've been watching videos of myself from I was a little girl, I've always loved performing and singing and dancing and all of that. But I was very, very shy and an introvert. So it was hard for me to be on stage and do those kind of things, even if I really wanted to. But as I grow older and pushed myself onto the stage and onto auditions and stuff like that, I changed a little bit every time. And when I was 19, I was participating in The Voice in Norway. Actually, I was 16 when I tried Idol for the first time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I was very, very shy, and I didn't even want to look into the camera and didn't want to talk about myself. And it felt so awful, even if I really wanted to sing. So I tried every time, and of course it didn't went well because I was so scared of doing it, and I think everyone saw that. But when I was 23, yeah, in 2020, I was in the Norwegian Idol, and for the first time, I was like, okay, now it's just time to be me and just be real, do you, and see where it goes. And I went third place. So it went very well this time.
Very well.
And this was after I had become a nurse. After I went to high school, I was like, oh, now I'm putting music on the shelf. I need to do something to get a stable job, get a stable income, and like, yeah, you've been told that from you're a little girl, like, just get a job where you're stable. So that's what I did, and I became a nurse, and I was working for 2 years. Developed health anxiety because of that, and like questioning everything what I was doing. And then I got the call from Idol, and yeah, I signed up for that, and then everything changed from that moment. Wow. So yeah, that's a long story short, but yeah, here I am now working with music, and was in the Norwegian Eurovision competition, and yeah, it was very fun.
Yeah, I did check out that song that you sang, and I'm like, wow.
That is like my alter ego.
Is it? So you have one? That's interesting. An alter ego.
I feel like that's
yeah. Go on, please. Don't.
Yeah, I feel like it's my alter ego because it was just something so far from what I have been doing before, and it was like just about being strong, independent, yeah, do something else and stand out from the crowd. But it was very fun to do that. It was like a Norwegian Viking uh, kind of song.
Yes, it
Yeah.
does sound a bit like that. It's I love the sort of low and then really high, and it's really powerful. So yeah, it's I mean I've been over here in Australia for too long, so the Eurovision Song Contest is not exactly on my radar, even though Australia's in it now
Yeah.
every year. But yeah, I kind of missed that, and I'm like, how did I? So yeah, congratulations. That was amazing.
Thank
Now,
you.
you've touched on when you were a nurse that you struggled with your health.
Mm.
Do you feel now that you've moved into being an artist and a performer that being in your dream that this has helped you with your health? That you feel less maybe stressed or
Mm.
anxiety, or is that true?
Yeah, it's like when I was working as a nurse, I was working with cancer patients, so I think
Oh,
yeah, and
mm,
I'm a very sensitive person and overthink a lot,
mm-hmm,
stress a lot, and I think I loved working with people, but it was after work that it didn't work because I was thinking about everything. Oh, did I do that right? Or oh, do I have cancer? And I was feeling my body for lumps all over, and I was getting crazy. And my poor husband was like, I was asking him every day, oh, can you feel, do you feel it too? And it
mm,
was like, yeah, I was so um, wrapped up in my own
mm-hmm,
thoughts and I couldn't get out. Um, so I was thinking that, is this how I'm supposed to live my life every day for the rest of my life? Um, but I saw that removing myself from that job made my
mm-hmm,
health anxiety a lot better because I wasn't reminded of diseases all the time.
yeah.
And when I was working with music, it's like therapy for me.
Mm,
Yeah, so I forget about all those bad feelings when working with music, writing music, and listening to music.
mm-hmm.
So it helped a lot, and I can even see it on my blood tests actually that I'm so much less stressed now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
Wow.
I have a blood test that is checking out my antibodies for my what's it called?
Your vocal?
Um, no,
No, the are the lymph nodes?
yeah, or yeah, I
Yeah,
don't remember right now the word, but
yeah.
yeah, and it's now is the lowest that it has ever been, and when I
Wow.
was working as a nurse, it was so high. Yeah,
Wow. Just
so
shows you
yeah,
stressful environment, not good.
yeah, no, not good.
Even without the music, it's not good. But
Yeah,
I mean,
and
it does take a lot of strength and empathy, I think, to work with, especially with
mm,
cancer patients. So I don't
mm,
think everybody's cut out to do that. So hats off to you for at least
no.
giving it a really good try. I mean, that shows that you're a caring person, you know?
Yeah, and I'm so happy that someone can do it. Yeah, yeah,
Yes, very happy and grateful that there are people out there
mm,
who do it. So,
yeah,
yeah. Um, so obviously now you're in your environment that you love. You're doing
yeah.
what you love. You're writing songs. And you've got a new single that's coming out, which is it's such a happy and upbeat song.
Thank you.
It's brilliant for over here in Australia. We're in summer now, so it's a perfect song, I
Ah,
think,
yeah.
to play when you're having like a cold drink and you're just chilling out, or you have a barbecue. It's really a nice sort of chill vibe song. Do you want to talk a little bit about how do you came to write that song? What the sort of
Yeah,
backstory is of it?
yeah. So it's called "Love You Once, Love You Twice," and I love those little moments in life.
Mhm.
And actually, this song is about falling in love with my husband. You know that early stages of
Yeah.
love where you're just like, oh, you love someone so much, and you just wanna yeah
Yeah.
do everything with that person, and you feel like you're floating like a red balloon, and that's
Hmm.
that's like what this song is about. It's like never before have I felt so high. My love's on overdrive, and it's like
Oh.
yeah, just a happy song. I tend to write sad songs, but this time I was at a farm in Sweden,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like driving there, and I'm like, now I want to write a happy country pop song. And I went into the studio, and we had like cows outside in the window,
Okay.
and I was like, yeah, this is like the perfect day to write a happy song, and we did, and everyone in the room loved the song, and we also made like a line dance to it, and we were going outside in the middle of the day dancing this dance in front of the cows.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, it was such a good day, and yeah.
Oh. What do you hope anyone that's listening to this song could get out of it, apart from obviously cherishing those moments with your loved ones? Is that sort of the main focus of this song, or
Yeah,
something else?
and just a song you can relax to and just feel joy from.
Mm-hmm.
I love to listen to music depending on my mood. So
Mm-hmm.
if I'm happy, I want to listen to a happy song,
Yeah.
and uh, and a sad song when you're sad, just to get your emotions to like
Mm-hmm.
get out there. Um, Music makes me like, uh, I'm before I was writing music, I wasn't good at getting words down on paper,
Mm-hmm.
or like tell people how I feel. But after I started writing my own music, it's like, yeah, therapy. You can write down all your feelings, and I hope that people that listen to my music can relate to those lyrics and get a feeling of not being alone, because
Mm.
yeah, that's so important. You're like never alone. Everyone, or there's always someone feeling the same as you, and that feels good.
Yes. And music is
Even
such
if
a,
it's happy or sad.
yeah, exactly. And I
Mm,
think music is always such a great way to express, like you said, you weren't very good at expressing how you feel, and I
mm.
guess a lot of us are the same. So if you can just send your friend a song and say, this is how what's going on with me,
Yeah,
it can even open up, people to talk, and to
yeah,
check in with each
I
other.
know.
So
Yeah,
that's one of the beauties of having people like yourself who write the songs,
mm.
and you never know what actually happens with them once they're released, isn't
No, I know.
it? Now I'm wondering, when you write your songs, when you perform, was there ever a moment when writing a song or performing helped you kind of overcome a challenge or a stressful situation, or you had to go and deal with something that kind of transformed you in a way? Was there ever a moment where that happened to you?
Um, I feel like every time I'm in a session, I'm like writing about things that are bothering me at that moment,
Mm-hmm.
or have been lately. Um, could not maybe think about just like that moment, but
Mm-hmm.
I released a song in March called Layer by Layer,
Mm-hmm.
and we actually wrote that. We were at a writing camp where we were writing for 12 hours a day,
Oh, wow.
and you need one song after that day. And we made us the first song really fast, I think 4 hours. And after dinner, we had like some hours, and we're like, oh, we're just making another one. And I feel like it's always those songs that you're making really fast that like they're just it just
Just kind of
yeah,
pours out of you like a
yeah,
waterfall.
yeah, yeah. And that was like that Layer by Layer song. It was made in an hour, I think, and it was just about everything that I have felt lately.
Yeah.
It's about like, everyone has bad days, and that's okay. It's like
Mm-hmm.
you need those lows so you can get those highs as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just about waking up, not feeling your best, and
Yeah.
how you have to wake up, how you maybe make yourself a copy, but it doesn't taste the same as it did yesterday. It's just, but how
Mm-hmm.
you need to go up, and the show must go on. You just need
Mm-hmm.
to
Yep.
do it day by day, and you know in your head that it's going to be better, maybe tomorrow or maybe the other day, or yeah, you just have to
Mm.
keep going. And that is a song I listen to when I feel bad. It's like, okay, it's not a bad life, it's just a bad day. I need to get up and just get through it, and it will get better. Yeah, and
Mm,
I think it's hard sometimes to like with my job with music, because social media and all of that, and it's like I am my job, and if I'm not in a good mood, my job is also not good.
mm-hmm.
Because I need to like hi Snapchat or TikTok, and you need to
Yeah.
like uh, be there, the,
Mm-hmm.
even if you don't
Not
want to.
feeling it. Yeah.
But I think it's also very important to show those sides that,
Mm,
yeah, so you can be like real to your listeners and
yeah.
may make like yeah, a place where people can relate.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not like an artist up there. You're just a person that makes songs, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, people can
Yes.
relate. Yeah,
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, you're still a human being who has probably the same struggles as I do,
yeah,
who's not an artist, or your neighbor next
mm,
door who might be working somewhere in a supermarket. I don't know. But
yeah,
you're still a human being with feelings and you're not a robot. And I think a lot of people might forget just because you're in the spotlight doesn't mean, things don't hurt in whichever shape or
mm,
form, or you're not feeling bad one day.
yeah,
I actually kind of like it when someone that does what you do comes on and says, you know what, guys, I'm just not having a good day today. I'll be all right
mm,
tomorrow, but today my energy is just not where it should be. So
yeah,
if I'm quiet, that's why.
yeah,
I really love when people do that. That's just shows to me such a strong, that you're a strong person that you can do that. So yeah, I
yeah,
don't expect it either. I don't think no one should expect
mm,
you or anyone else to be always happy, smiling. That's not life.
no, no, that's true.
um, Now, obviously, you've had an amazing journey so far, and I bet you've met a lot of your fans along the way. Is there a moment or an experience that has kind of stuck in your head for whatever reason? And could you share that with us?
With a fan?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, um, oh. When I was at the Idol and the Norwegian Eurovision, it was COVID, so everything was shut down
Oh
in my season.
no.
So I didn't get to meet the fans,
Oh,
unfortunately. And that was so sad because everything was just through social media, and we didn't even have audience
oh,
in the
no.
yeah, in
That
the live shows.
sucks.
But yeah, but I've been talking a lot to fans on social media,
Yeah.
and what I love is when fans really open up to me and ask me for advice. Or lately, I've been sharing a lot of my health journey on
Hmm.
TikTok, because I have been struggling for the 5 past years. Um, like my stomach is so bloated, it looks like I'm 6 months pregnant every
Oh
day.
no. Hmm.
Yeah, and I've been struggling a lot with that, and body image and everything because of that.
Hmm.
But now when I'm sharing it on TikTok and sharing what I'm trying to do to make it better, and how I'm being treated, people are like sending me messages on how much they appreciate that I'm sharing,
Mm.
and that it's helping them to become better as well.
Hmm.
And that means a lot to me when I can help other people. And I also hope that those people will look into my music and get help from that as well. So I
Hmm.
can like, it doesn't have to be like you're just a fan of my music. I want you to like
Hmm.
know me and get some help from me some
Yeah.
other ways as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, I hope that helping them will take it back to my music and vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm,
Yeah, that's, I think lately, especially since the pandemic, we have seen a lot of musicians open up about their health struggles, if
mm,
that's mentally or physically. And I think that's really good because, like you said, the whole body image and how we should look and how we should talk, and,
mm,
it's crazy.
yeah. Yeah, it is.
So I'm glad
Yeah.
that, people are opening up to you because having a conversation is wonderful. And then if they also get something out of your music, that's even like the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing from obviously what people who are connecting with you on TikTok are sharing, you kind of form quite an emotional connection in a way with each other. Um, and I assume you would agree when I say that music is a powerful tool to do that. So it's like an introductory
Yeah.
to you, and then you can form an even deeper connection. Would you agree with that statement?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Cool. Yeah, because of
Mm.
what you just said earlier about TikTok, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, I hope you're gonna meet some fans in real life too, though. That'd be
Yeah,
nice,
I
especially after
have
not
met
having an
some, of course.
audience.
But I'm like meeting people.
Yeah.
I'm having concerts in my town and like Christmas
Oh,
shows and stuff
good.
like that. So I'm meeting fans. It's like
Oh,
I
excellent.
just missed like that big opportunity to
Yeah.
meet fans when I was on television, and that sucks because that's when you have the possibility to build like a
Community of
yeah,
people.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 So I
Hmm.
missed that. So I hope I can get
Not a chance.
another
Yeah.
chance on television when there's no COVID. Yeah.
Um, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you write the song Pretending during COVID?
Yeah, I actually
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
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 I'm just gonna put that in here now. I've listened to that song and it actually made me almost cry.
Oh.
But in a good way, because it's
Yeah.
I think it even works without the pandemic. It's the lyrics
Mm.
itself, they really sort of touched me really deeply because I thought, oh God, what she's talking about. And I can so relate to that song.
Yeah.
So anyone,
Thank you.
if you want to listen to a song where it just talks about your life can be a bit hard and struggle, listen to that song. It really is a beautiful song. So thank you for
Thank
writing
you.
it.
That's actually my first ever written song. And
Wow,
I was,
nice. It's
because I
wonderful.
didn't know how to do it, but I felt so alone at that point, and I was just taking my piano. I can even play piano, but I was trying and made something, and I was like, okay, I just need to get this out of my chest because this is how I'm feeling. Because all of my shows were being shut down at that moment
Hmm.
that I've been practiced such a long time for, and I just felt so defeated. And yeah, it
Mm.
needed to be a song. And it's been a long time since I've been singing it live. Maybe I should
Oh,
take that up again. Yeah,
yes.
I
I'd love to hear
forgot
a
about
live
it a little
version.
bit. Yeah, yeah,
Because
I
it's
should do
really,
that.
yes.
Thank
I
you for
actually
reminding me.
I shared it with one of my friends, and she came back and said, "Oh my God, it's a beautiful song." And
Oh,
the voice as well. I'm like, see, yeah. Told you it's a good
thank
one.
you. Thank you.
All right. You talk about a lot, from what I understand, about enjoying the present moment, and just finding those little nuggets of joy throughout, and not thinking too much ahead in the future, etc. How would you try to tell someone to use music in that way? Like, how could they use music to be more present and more mindful,
Mm.
in the moment?
Oh, yeah. I think it's like when you're listening to a song and you hear those words, you need to just take it to you. You need to,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. In when I listen to a song in that moment, I'm like I'm taking it in and trying to remember those words later.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's important to just remind ourselves about things, even if it's negative or positive. The
Mm-hmm.
mostly the positive words, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Like you need to remind yourself to be happy, and
Mm.
it's not a bad thing to be happy. It's like I think on social media, it's also very focused on the negative things of life,
Yeah.
um, and how. And I think it's very nice to like share your struggles, but it's also nice. It's also okay to have a good life, and you need to like appreciate those little moments and
Mm.
remind yourself to appreciate them. I think
Yeah.
it's important, and not like go down with the flow and like stay there. You need
Mm.
to talk yourself up. Talk
Mm-hmm.
good to yourself. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's so many times I have a bad day and I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, oh my God, you're so ugly. Like, and
Oh.
uh, yeah, I think so many people have those thoughts in your head,
Mm-hmm. Oh
and
yeah.
especially on bad days. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
and in the last years, I've been like looking at myself, thinking that, and then I'm saying to myself, but that's how I'm gonna feel if I'm gonna say that to myself, and I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
feel ugly. So I need to change that and say, maybe you don't have the best day, but it will get better, and you look
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. I think we need to say it to ourselves to believe it. Yeah.
Yes,
Even
I
if we have
agree.
the bad thoughts, we need to say the good thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. Because you can
Yeah.
definitely convince yourself that no, you're not
Yeah.
ugly or you're not
Yeah.
having a bad day. It's just
No.
one of those days
Yeah.
and you'll get through it and it can get better throughout the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And listen to music that uplifts you if you need that. And
Yes,
then listen to sad music if you need to cry. Yeah.
absolutely. Yes. Let
Mm.
it all out, but then
Yeah.
try to smile again.
Yeah.
So, where are you at right now? What's happening for you in the now and in the near future? Have you got anything exciting planned or
Yeah.
what's on the thing for you?
Right now it's just, yeah, it's snowing outside in Norway today. So
Oh,
it's like Christmas songs on the speakers, and I'm
mm-hmm.
having Christmas shows every weekend until Christmas.
Oh,
So there's a lot of practicing and
mm-hmm.
focusing on that. And after Christmas, I'm planning on releasing some new music. I
Nice.
have a song that I really want to share, so I hope we get to make that one ready to get it
Yep.
released. Um, and I really also want to go to the United States.
Mm-hmm.
I have a team there that I'm working with my branding, and I really want to go there for some weeks and just meet people and
Mm-hmm.
work with music and see what I can get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like January to March, April is like kind of a slow period for me, like job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot to do before Christmas, and then it's like a little bit more.
Like gone.
Uh, yeah, yeah.
Quiet.
So I need something to look forward to and to do. So I
Oh,
yeah. So
America,
because
watch out.
yeah, yeah, I really want to go there and just have a vacation, but work as well and see what
Yeah.
I can get out of it. Would be really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So we'll
Well,
see. Yeah.
next
Maybe
six
write some
months.
music and yeah.
Yeah. You never know who you meet over there. You just never know,
No.
isn't it? So you got to
Yeah.
take that
I think I
chance.
just need to do it now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Mm.
good luck with that.
Thank you. Now I said it out loud as well, so now it needs to happen.
Yes, it needs to
Yeah.
happen. It has to
Yeah.
happen. Well, that brings me nicely into the next question I have for you. With you
Yeah.
going to the States and everything, you obviously think about, your mission you have as an artist. Um, if you have one, or if you're developing one at the moment, I don't know, but if you could describe that in a really short paragraph, what's kind of your mission as a musician, as a writer, as a singer? What do you want to achieve through it?
Mm. Uh, I really just want to have an impact on people,
Mm-hmm.
make a community where people can relate
Mm-hmm.
and listen to my music and my concerts and feel something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want
Feel
them
something,
to,
yeah.
yeah, walk away from the concert and was like, oh wow, now I got like, I want them to feel like calmness or hope or yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just some happy feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. It
that's what
sounds
I
to
want to
me almost
do.
like you want to be this kind of musical support in their life to help them through
Yeah,
whatever it is that they're going through. If that's happy or sad, you just want to be there and kind of go, I'll give you a hug
yeah,
or I'll give you a high five.
yeah,
That's what it sounds like to me.
yeah. That's
That's
what I want.
great. We definitely need that in our lives for sure. Yes. I enjoyed our conversation. I really did. And
Yeah,
I
me
think
too.
your positivity and your positive energy really comes through. So I hope everyone who's here today and checking this chat out is hopping over on your website or TikTok or wherever and just, gives you a listen, because, I enjoyed the songs that I've checked out. So I hope other people do the same thing and find, joy in it. One thing that I want to ask you before we close off our chat, is there one song that you could use to describe your current life or your journey as a singer? If you have one, which one would that be?
I really love a song called Daydream by Lily Miola. Yeah, it's so important to follow your dreams. And it's about like how we are forgetting our dreams when we're little, because we were told to like get that stable job, do that. And we're like forgetting what we actually really wanted to do. And that's what I was doing when I was studying to become a nurse. I forgot about my music. I forgot about what it meant to me and how I felt when I'm working with music. So yeah, it's about that. You have to live your daydream, and you only have one life, so you have to make the best out of it. Yeah. You only have one chance to make it like, or you have many chances through your life, but you only have one life.
Yes, that's very true. That's very true.
Yeah.
And
So
especially
it's never
these
too late.
days, and no, never is. You can even become a singer at 70. You never know.
You can.
These days you can.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So I really like that. I want people to listen to that song and like remember who they wanted to be.
Yeah.
And just try to become that person.
Yes. I love that. What a great way to kind of end our conversation. And I hope everyone gets off and goes, well, what did I dream about when I was like 10? Who did I want to be?
Yeah. Wanted to be a princess, maybe.
Yeah, there's not many princes around anymore, though, is there?
No.
There might be, but they're all either married or too young or too old, or I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe that's a hard dream to accomplish.
Yeah.
But you can, if you like dig a little bit deeper, you'll find a dream.
Yes. Or you could become an actress and play a princess.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Who knows?
Or if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend that treat you like a princess.
Yes.
You will feel like one. Yeah.
Exactly. Yep. Put it on the Christmas list. Treat me like a princess.
Yeah.
Yep. Excellent. Oh, well, Oda, it was really lovely to chat to you. And again, please go and check her out, check her music out and what she's up to, and follow her on TikTok, and let's show a bit of support to to her journey that she's on, and cheer her on in America. You're going now.
Yeah, I'm going.
You're going. Excellent. Well, thank you so much. I had a wonderful time, and I wish you all the best for the future, and keep on doing what you're doing, and I'm sure you will get very far.
Thank you very much, and thank you so much for having me. It's been so nice chatting with you.
Thank you. I loved having you on the show. Well, B-Siders, thanks for tuning in. That's another guest episode coming to an end. Isn't it always sad when we have to say goodbye? Well, it always feels like that for me anyway. I'll be back with you guys very soon. In the meantime, as I always say, I'm sending you much music and love. You take care. Until next time. Bye for now. Bye.
Bye.